Don't even ask why I'm in a onesie. As you can tell from my voice, it's a Monday morning. This is the only time I can do the video, and it's also really comfy. The writhing around dance. Hi, it's also been a very long time, and for that I'm very sorry. Uni and my mental health have taken up most of my time, but I am here to talk to you because I wanted to do a video ages ago. Last month about how you can be any shape and still have your eating disorder and still recover from your eating disorder, and I didn't know how to articulate it into very good words. And then yesterday I put a photo of my middle up on Instagram and say that I was, really happy with it. And then this dick put this. What absolute cockwombles. But it has given me the boost I need to try and talk to you guys about how you can be any shape and still have an eating disorder or still be recovering from an eating disorder. You do not have to be a set weight. The whole weight thing is a bit like the whole gender bias towards eating disorders, like, oh, only females can get eating disorders because, yeah, apparently eating disorders can tell whether the person they are inflicting is a male or a female. They can't, they have a brain of their own. They're not even a virus, it just goes in. It just happens, it comes from your own brain. This is why mental health is so complex, and it's why it's very hard for people to understand what's going on in the brain, just because it's very, 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 very difficult to try and explain to people, look, you may, your preconceptions of me because of how I look, which is just awful, you may think that I am maybe A, recovered, or B, like, got a completely different disorder. How many times have I been told that? But, actually, I had something else, and it's taken me a very long time to recover. Most of you know, if you've watched my, previous videos before this video, you will know that, I had a not binge eating disorder, but I had recovery binge eating, which in anorexia is a thing. But because not so many anorexics get it, as I say all the time, that obviously nobody knows it and it goes undetected and undeterred, and then people get really upset by it. And because people assume that when you're recovering from anorexia, you're going to be scared of food, you're going to still be thin. By the time you finish with anorexia recovery, you'll be thin, or you'll still be slim and skinny, and you'll still be just perceived as the perfect body for society. People get really confused when suddenly you say I'm recovering from anorexia or bulimia and you have a completely different body to what they expect. So then they're like, and then that's when the trolls come out and post their hate. Or when I did have a friend who said to me, oh, Eleanor, you eat quite a lot because you've put on a lot of weight, when I was in recovery, and I was thinking, go away! You don't need those comments. People don't need to comment on what's going on, comment on your body, because apparently in 2016 or any year that I've been alive, it's perfectly okay to comment on someone's body and then tell them how to eat, or tell them, oh, do you know what? I don't think you're anorexic or bulimic because I know you better than you know yourself, so I'm just gonna post it and leave it because I know one thing, I wouldn't be able to say it to your face because I'd be too nervous, but on the internet, oh yeah, totally, totally fine. I've gone a bit on a rant, haven't I? Oh, it frustrates me so much! But I just want to make sure, to all of you, if you're suffering from an eating disorder, or if you're suffering from recovery, and you put something up your middle or something, and then someone types that you're not what you say you are, they don't know you, they really don't know your story, they don't know where you've been, and they certainly don't know how you're trying to deal with it, and how your body has tried to deal with it, because remember, recovery is unique. We are not all robots, we're not robots, we do not follow a set pattern of commands given to us by the great things above. That can't happen. That just doesn't happen. You are unique. You're unique to the person next to you. You're unique to your parents. You're unique to your family. You're unique to your friends. You're unique to anyone else in society. This is your body. This is your brain. And you're going to recover how your body wants to recover. Whether that is, if it goes through a binge eating episode, if it goes through that, then fine, that's how it's going to deal with it. You're going to get a recovery binge eating, and that's totally fine. Or if you're not going to get recovery binge eating and you're going to be scared of food, that's totally fine. That's how you're going to deal with it. But remember, recovery is unique to you. Your recovery is unique. It does not follow a set pattern. It is not like a physical illness where you can just take some pills or some medicine and everything will be fine. Because we do not have that for your brain. Your brain doesn't have a medicine like that to make it happy in eating disorders. We don't have that. So do it in the way that will make you happy. But as for the recovery haters and trolls, they're going to be everywhere. And they just like spawning hate. And they want something from us. They want us to hate. And they want a reaction. Remember, trolls are like bullies. And bullies only act because they're compensating for something at home or a problem at home that they don't want to share with anyone because they're really, really upset with how it is and they can't articulate it to anyone because they don't know how to. So instead they take it out on like anyone else. They take it out on anyone that they can think of. That's what trolls do. Trolls make the decision like bullies do. There's something going on in their own life that they can't deal with or compensate or just haven't come to terms with, so they take it out on other people who have. So really, I am, as well as being frustrated and angry about the whole thing because of the closed-mindedness of it all, I also feel kind of sad because obviously there's something going on. Maybe one of my friends said, it sounds like one of them is a recoverer, it sounds like the words of an anorexic, and maybe they hopefully find help. I never thought of it that way. So maybe one of them is. Maybe one of them is, the first person is an anorexic. And if so, I hope they find help. And definitely try and seek something out. But if they're not, then I really hope that they find a way to try and deal with their problems instead of being a hater that everyone's just going to report on the internet. Because there's no satisfaction that comes with it. There may be like a small bit of triumph, a small bit of satisfaction, but then at the end of it, like, it's like a drug. You need to get your next fix, and how are you going to hurt that person next? But not only that, I find it cowardly that they tried to attack the recoverer. They attacked the anorexic recoverer. I mean, how cowardly can you get? It's like as if you started attacking a disabled person, you started attacking a cancer patient. It's the same thing. Like, how, it's just cowardice. And they wouldn't say that stuff to my face, so I just hope they find help somewhere. And if you're on the internet and you post your eating disorders on the internet or through social media, and you do get the odd hate troll, and you don't know how, you don't want it like just hanging around, there is a report or a block button that you can do. I have reported many a troll in my time. It's very simple, and then if it's on Instagram, their comments get taken off. It's very simple. You can, and that's what they're there for. You remember, the internet and social media is still very new. We're still trying to find our way around it. Therefore, it's very easy to for trolls to have this. I remember, trolls just only want to be heard. They just want their voices to be heard. They don't really care about what they're saying. They just want a reaction, and they just want you to know who they are. Maybe it's a fame thing. Maybe they just want to be famous. But if you want to be famous for hating people, like, geez, don't go with Katie Hopkins. Don't be another Katie Hopkins. I can't deal with her. I can't deal with another one in the world. Flippin' heck. There are too many nasty people in this world. And that's why the world is confusing. Let's show a little bit of love. Because I don't think I want another Donald Trump. I don't want another Katie Hopkins. I don't want any of these nasty people again in my life. Let's just try and show the world and try and show ourselves a bit of love. Whether that is trying to stick up for ourselves and stick up for eating disorders and how they can attack anyone with a different body shape to the stereotype. Let's break stereotypes and let's try to sort this out. I hope this made sense to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. Also, may I add now, we're at 97. There's 97 of us on this channel, so we're about 3 away from 100 subscribers. That's flipping insane. We're nearly away from 100, and you've all stayed whilst I've not been making content. That's really nice of you guys. I'm so happy. Thank you. I'm being really unprofessional now. I'm scratching my back. But then when have I ever been professional on these videos? I'm so glad you like the content. I'm so glad that you like what I talk about, because sometimes I look at it and think, I'm not articulating myself that well, because most of this isn't done by script. It's done through my head and just passing through. I really hope that I love you all. Well, I really hope that you like this video, and I love you all so very, very much. You can tell that I don't have a script for this at all. I love you all so very, very much. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for just keeping with me. And as always, I will see you in the next video. I just took Markiplier's thing. Oh, damn. Please don't hurt me, Mark. I don't have any money to give you for using it. Anyway, see you in the next video, guys. Bye.